Our Region's Business is sponsored by PNC for the Achiever in You. Our Region's Business. Innovation, transformation, momentum, improving our communities and driving technologies that will shape our region for generations. The collaboration that brings vitality, prosperity, and life to living. Stay with us for the coming half hour as we examine in depth our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, we're on location at the annual meeting of the Allegheny Conference on Community Development, which co-produces this program with WPXI-TV. More than 700 public and private sector leaders from throughout the 10-county Pittsburgh region have gathered here at the Carnegie Music Hall to learn more about issues and opportunities facing our region. Today we'll find out about a shift that's underway in our region's workforce as the baby boom generation nears retirement and a new generation begins to take its place. We'll find out how a number of far-sighted employers are gearing up to accelerate the growth of their pipeline of skilled workers. Plus, we'll learn about a new effort to build the infrastructure that's going to be essential to strengthen communities throughout our region. But first, we'll take a look at our region from a fresh perspective, the way others see us. We recorded a big win at the end of last year with the commitment by General Electric to build a research center devoted to additive manufacturing in our region. The facility is nearing completion, yet the blueprint that made it possible was created about 15 years ago. Let's take a look.
Way back in the year 2000, the Pittsburgh Regional Alliance discovered that our region was short on ready-to-go sites for business investment. So the Allegheny Conference worked with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to create a blueprint to address the issue. Together, they created Business in Our Sites, which preps infrastructure for business sites, including GE's Findlay Township location. Next, the region had to put itself on the investment map. In 2008, the Pennsylvania Economy League of Greater Pittsburgh and the Greater Pittsburgh Chamber of Commerce helped focus federal stimulus dollars to upgrade the Parkway West, which became I-376. The Findlay Connector, I-576, followed, connecting the future home of GE to the interstate and the airport. In 2012, the conference partnered with collaborators in Northeast Ohio and Northern West Virginia through the Tech Belt and secured a $70 million investment to create America Makes, a national accelerator for additive manufacturing and 3D printing based in Youngstown, Ohio. All along the way, our region leveraged its intellectual capital, the research powerhouses at Carnegie Mellon and Pitt, and the 34 colleges and universities that surround them to drive innovation in manufacturing technologies and to educate people with the skills to make it all work. By 2014, our region had begun to emerge as a global thought leader in additive manufacturing, and global companies had begun to make their way here. And yes, we have sites to welcome them, with more to come.
Barbara Negroe joins us now. She's the additive manufacturing leader for GE Corporate Advanced Manufacturing Initiatives. And Morgan O'Brien's back with us. He's chair of the Allegheny Conference and president and CEO of Peoples Natural Gas. Welcome. Good to see both of you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Barbara, I'll start with you. What exactly is additive manufacturing and why is GE so interested in it?
Additive manufacturing is also referred to as 3D printing. And it's just that, it's printing. So you can take a 3D model of anything your imagination can conjure and actually print it layer by layer in various mediums. So it can be polymers, metals of various types, and this is a very exciting area for GE.
And so I wonder, why Pittsburgh? Why did you ultimately choose our location to build this facility?
We formed a site selection team, and we don't take, picking a site easily. We looked for various things, locations close to our other GE businesses, quality of life, accessibility. The video described it very, very well. So if you look at the technology that's available in this area in the additive manufacturing with the universities, America Makes up in Youngstown all the way down to Morgantown. There's just a lot going on with additive manufacturing in the area. So Pittsburgh seemed like a great site.
Terrific. Well, I want to come back in a minute to ask you exactly what you'll be doing here at the site in Findlay Township. But first, Morgan, we saw in the video that there was the fact that the region emerged in this space was really no accident. There was a lot of strategy involved. You think the same sort of strategy can be applied to other opportunities?
Yeah, I think this is just the beginning. When you think of the opportunities around the Marcellus and Utica shales, right, which is the second largest gas reserve in the planet Earth, right beneath our feet. And when you think of all the advantages of that, clearly the price of the fuel is cheapest here because we're close to it. But in this example, right, we've got the liquids from that gas, which support the petrochemical industry, which leads into the 3D opportunities. So the opportunities in this are just beginning. So the opportunities there, what do you think the region and the conference in particular can do to unlock the potential? Well, Jerry McClary from Covestra is leading that initiative. And recently, this is one of those opportunities. And we say, the shale gas doesn't know state boundaries, even though, we do. So it actually goes into West Virginia and Ohio. And recently, we had the summit with the 3 states there, really talking about working together to really take advantage of those opportunities under the, with the conference as a key part of that. And interesting enough, right, the biggest challenge that came out of that is workforce development and the jobs, making sure we educate the people about what the opportunities that are there, and then prepare the workforce of the future. So there's the opportunity and the challenge for the region. Barbara, how about it for GE? What's next with the operation here?
You saw the picture. It's coming along very nicely. So we are planning on moving equipment in December and getting our certificate of occupancy in January. So first quarter, we're still on track, which is kind of what we've been saying all along, to get the site up and running and start making some good headway. Well, really exciting. Great to have you here. Congratulations, Barbara Negroe of GE, Morgan O'Brien of the conference, and People's Gas. Thanks so much. Next up, gearing up to find and develop all the skilled people we need to do the work that needs to be done. We'll be back with more of our region's business from the Carnegie Music Hall in Oakland right after this.